Turn Alert. Turn Alert. Turn Alert. Turn Alert.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 years ago, Seth Rollins pulled off what everybody calls the heist of the century when he cashed in at WrestleMania 31 in the main event and won his first world title. 10 years later, WrestleMania 41. He so far has at least maybe one of the betrayals of the century. Definitely can't top off John Cena's heel turn betraying the fans, but we're only one night out of WrestleMania. And as I said in my wrestling predictions, I think there's more to this story for WrestleMania weekend. But I had to at least talk about this now, while it's fresh. What's going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and this is episode number 324 of WWE Turn Alert from the main event of WrestleMania 41, Night 1. Seth Rollins, who has been teasing that heel route for so long, was kind of positioned as the main heel already in this feud with CM Punk. And then, of course, when Roman Reigns got involved during the Rumble match as well. All came together. You felt for a while that Seth was playing de facto heel. And you just knew at some point he was going to completely snap and go full-fledged heel. I kept thinking it was going to happen after Rumble. Still came across as a face. I thought it was going to happen after he eliminated Punk in the chamber. Still, to me, came across he's played more so de facto rather than full-on heel. Well, for the third time in his career, that I can remember of, actually. Well, fourth time. Yeah. No. Yeah, this is the third time he's turned heel. I lose track. Anyways, Seth Rollins is once again a heel. And definitely a prediction that a lot of people have predicted before me for this night one. He did it by aligning with Paul Heyman. That's right. Seth Rollins is the latest Paul Heyman guy. Oh man. This is going to be interesting. So, what all led up to this? Well, like I said, there's a part 1 and a part 2 to my predictions for Seth Rollins for WrestleMania 41. Part 2 happened because of part 1 being kind of like already out there. Part 2, of course, has gotten popular, but I feel I've mentioned it before more people have expressed it. I'm sure I'm not the only person who thought of this idea. So, again, Seth Rollins has been obsessed with just taking out CM Punk since CM Punk first came back to WWE, right? Well, they feuded, but they were keeping this face on face. And again, Roman Reigns didn't have anything to do with WrestleMania because The Rock backed out, so he got involved as well. And then there's the whole thing with Punk teaming with Roman at War Games and saying that Paul Heyman owes him a favor. And we're wondering what that favor is, and the favor ends up being CM Punk wants Paul Heyman to be in his corner at WrestleMania in the triple threat match, since it is going to be Punk's first ever WrestleMania main event. And he told him all years ago he would be in his corner when that happened, because Paul Heyman is the first person who really believed in CM Punk. Well, that happens. And then Seth Rollins, though, recently is still trying to get into Heyman's head, saying that, both Punk and Roman truly don't care about you. So now you owe me a favor. And I guess we may have gotten the favor or part of the favor tonight, because Heyman turned on not only CM Punk, but he also turned on Roman Reigns completely in that triple threat match. It started with when, obviously, they were hitting each other with their finishing moves left and right, and nothing was working. So Paul Heyman grabbed the chair. Looking between CM Punk and Roman Reigns, he handed Punk the chair. Heyman got in the ring. And I'm like, uh-oh. And sure enough, Heyman turned on Punk by doing a low blow. And then Roman Reigns, thinking that he set up, the wise man had a clever idea, set up Punk for him. Roman starts to wall Punk with a chair a few times until he then goes to set up to hit Seth Rollins. The same chair shot, Shield style, as when Seth Rollins first turned on the Shield in 2014. Well, before Roman could do that, Heyman turned on him as well. Seth didn't even have to turn around to know what just happened. He just put his hand out like Roman asked for the microphone, took the chair, gave Roman that traumatizing chair shot again to his back, hit the stomp, and got the victory in the main event. Again, Seth Rollins is officially a Paul Heyman guy. I said in my predictions that I really don't think Seth Rollins really needed to go this route again. Again, he's got nothing left to prove. He's got a Hall of Fame resume. He's definitely one of the best performers in the past 10, 15 years at WrestleMania. He has nothing to prove. But to make things more interesting, he had to become a Paul Heyman guy. Had to take himself to a whole other level. Give an excuse to go even further up bragging rights as one of the best of all time. And in my opinion, again, this isn't over. No. This is not over. I still think, first off, you've got more heat for... I don't know if Seth and Punk will continue their feud or not. I know Roman and Rollins, that feud's definitely continuing. And at someday, we're going to have to do the one-on-one. So this, at least, like I said before, for my part 2 prediction for this didn't have to happen. But I'm glad it did, because now not only is it going to get more heat for him and Roman, and get more babyface sympathy on Roman, who is now literally a chief without a tribe, and no wise man. He's all alone for the first time since 2020. I still think tomorrow night, Seth Rollins needs to also cost Cody Rhodes the same championship he helped him win a year ago. Again, Seth has not really addressed Cody much since Cody had teamed up with Roman Reigns at Bad Blood. And maybe that's eaten Seth alive all this time. He was waiting at just the right moment to strike. Maybe that's why he got, I said my predictions, maybe that's why he got curious whenever he was wondering with Cody. By the way, what direction are you going with selling your soul to The Rock? He probably was trying to think the way to mastermind things this whole time. This whole time, it could have been, everything could have been mastermind. And again, wouldn't it be best to get him even more heat to be the main reason why Cody won the title last year, and be the main reason why he lost it this year? As Rob Kenobi did say when I pitched this idea in my WrestleMania 41 predictions, if Seth Rollins did that, he would be the true Joker of WWE. And I believe it too. I really think you got to capitalize on that, because night 2 is going to be interesting tomorrow night. Night 2, again, we have 2 matches where we have surprise opponents. Randy Orton has a surprise opponent for Most Open Challenge because Kevin Owens got hurt. And then they wrote Bayley out of the women's tag match, a match I thought was just a throwaway to get people on the card. Now someone else could be returning, which people are saying could be Becky Lynch. Even though recently she said she's done wrestling, but she could be just hiding a little surprise to return in Vegas. Of course, last time she returned in Vegas, that's when she ruined Bianca Belair's night. But as I said before, I still feel like this WrestleMania is still going to be a dominated heel WrestleMania, which kind of so far it has been. But yes, Seth Rollins is a heel going forward. He'll be a Paul Heyman guy. Very interesting to see where that goes. I'm pretty sure he's going to be the one to eventually dethrone Jey Uso. That is unless I've heard rumors that Jey Uso said once the Yeet gimmick wears off, he does want to have one more run as a heel, unless a Jey turns heel before he drops the title. But I do feel like, going forward, Seth Rollins will probably be the one to dethrone Jey Uso eventually. Hopefully not right away, but eventually he will. We'll see, though. But guys, that's my thoughts on Seth Rollins turning heel at WrestleMania 41 Night 1, when he aligned with Paul Heyman, after Heyman turned on both Roman Reigns and CM Punk. What are your guys' thoughts on this turn? Leave your guys' thoughts down in the comments section below. And what do you think about the idea of him costing Cody his title tomorrow night at night 2, when Cody when Cody defends his title against John Cena. John Cena is going for his 17th World Championship. Leave your guys' thoughts down in the comments section below. Slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter as well at the Club of the Man 93. You can also follow me on TikTok and on Instagram at the Club of the Man 1993. And as always, guys, please stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.
Turn alert. Turn alert.